Hello, this is Lill and welcome to my channel. Let's continue on Shadowrun Returns Deadman Switch. So last time we saved the cousin of Coyote, and we could also be heading for helping um, the other woman with her quest that was in the warehouse. But let's just get right to it because yeah, let's see here. Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Lill, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Below the type. Wouldn't order anything. Won't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, Summer. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon, just a few salarymen slamming to her will and hoping to talk to Madame Sinful and the die-hard regulars. Madame Sinful? That's what the downtown call Mrs. Kubota. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. Who's around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Jalaya is hanging out at his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Barlat's here. Don't think you met him yet. Who's Barlat? John Barlat. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz. Connected. You might want to meet him. Is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex? Shane? Yeah. No, he's been in since he hasn't been in since the last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird. He was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at the Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. I'm gonna have a look around. Have fun. Let's talk to this John Barlett guy. Full of life, with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey lady, what's shaking? A little of this, a little of that. I hear that, Ome. I might have something for you, if you got the neon. Time is money, I'm listening. Don't have time or money, Tremor. Maybe next time. Let's just go with the top one. You ever heard of Nephilim Network? Of course you have. The know and in the know lady like you has to have heard of the Primer Merc team out there. If you say so. You're a tight unit. We're cost a little more than a common rabble, but we're worth it. Alright. Mercenaries. One grass. Hey, come on. I'm very busy. You show me something worth my time or you walk away. Doctor from the NTSB, Ren Natraku, would pay to keep this quiet and Aras would pay to know what it is. So this is from the file that I picked up in the last scenario. But yeah, I guess it's the only thing to do, so I've got 100 million for something like that. Etiquette Shadowrunner. I know you'll double dip on this one, make it 1,000. As long as you keep bringing stuff like this, sure. You change your mind? Got a juicy list of BTL clients, straight from Yakuza Syndicate Lab. Oh, that's the client list though. That's dangerous info. I'd rather not handle it, so how about 600? Yeah, I don't think I wanna give out the client list. I'll just think about it. Suit yourself. I'm not the most patient person. I want the clients to be able to start a new life. The people behind it is something different. Jessica Watts, that's the sister of Sam. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world, the opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts, Jessica Watts? She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it's clear that she's outside her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Lill. I'm looking for your brother Sam's dad. Name's Lill. I used to work with your brother Sam. My friends called me Lill, and I counted Sam among them. Let's go with that one. That's funny. I didn't think Sam had any friends. Friendship is defined by little differently in the shadow. Well, maybe former business partner is closer to the truth. Quality over quantity, I suppose. I'm gonna go for that one. I'm sorry. It's just that I... It doesn't match the picture I had of Sam, or the picture I had of Sam in my head all these years. She shakes free of the thought and attempts a lukewarm smile. So you're the one then? The one I was called about? A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform my brother was dead, and that I should come to this place and speak to someone about the investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes, he was murdered. That's right, and I was hoping you can help me get to the bottom of this. I'm very sorry for your loss. Let's go for that one. Thank you. And I appreciate you coming all this way. I'm guessing the Barrens isn't what you're used to. I must admit, it isn't. None of this is. She then furrows her brow, regarding you with more critically. You're not with the police, are you? No, I'm not. Is that a problem? Figure that out for yourself. I'm getting a lot of that lately, but no. I'll do the top one. Her frown grows more pronounced. No, it's just that I don't want anyone else to get hurt on my account of my brother. Does she not want me to look into this? Surely, there is an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I am a professional. Lone Star professional? Not ones I've seen. I think they can use all the help they can get. I'll go for that one. But you must have better things to do than to waste your time searching for whoever killed my love-life brother. Wow. We love-lives have to stick together. Besides, I'm not doing it for free. With this kind of payday, a few things I'd rather be doing. First, Sam was my friend, and second, I'm being paid for my trouble. I guess we'll go for that one. She seems generally surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Sam. He heard me beyond the grave. I'm afraid it's a need-to-know basis. Actually, Sam hired me himself. I'll go that one. I don't understand. It's called Deadman Switch. It's triggered when he died. I don't expect you to. It is what it is. He set it all up before his death as a contingency. I'm gonna go with the top one. It's called Deadman Switch. It's triggered when he died. Am I to believe that the drunken sot of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back and he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Wow. Jessica composes herself. In a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Lill. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam was Sam. You know, I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I'm closing in. I can feel it. You're not asking me to quit, are you? I would love nothing more than to give you closure and quickly. Let's go for that one. I appreciate that, but I think I prefer to let it be. No one needs to get hurt. Wow. Does she know something that I don't? On the street's honor, I still mean something. I'm sticking with the job. Sam's paying 100,000. Can you beat it? Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. I'm gonna go for that one. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Lill. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanor instantly changes from reluctant to help in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way that the police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? When was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. The bartender here recalls Sam complaining about arguments with his sister. There was a note on Sam's body, sounded like an apology, an offer to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed Jessica. Nothing? Not even a phone call? A letter? I'm gonna go for the middle one. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time. I don't know why he would have kept it. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser all evening. A very crowded fundraiser. She said all evening. She didn't say the day though, but I guess I specified night. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. Were you and your brother close? I think I made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? You don't seem to care whatever his killer faces justice. Sounds like you hated him. You don't sound sad that he's gone. Gonna go for that one. I mourned losing Sam long before he died. Show her the picture of her and Sam as children. Jessica takes the photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her, but the guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe he kept this. It was one of the few possessions he had. Maybe not such a bad guy after all. He looked so much alike as kids, unhappy. I'll go with the bottom one. She smiles through a brief barrier. We were twins, partners in crimes, best friends. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to the new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes. And it seems though that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he had spent every dime of her father's in life insurance. Every dime. After that, what? After that was gone, with my mom working 2, 3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. And that's pretty bad. She holds her photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Sure, I got what I needed from it. Sorry, it's evidence. Please do. I'll go for that one. Thank you. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refused to acknowledge his downward slide, couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I had to move out. Or so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Where were you living before you moved back here? Calfrey. What brought you down here? It was less that brought me down here than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for what the world would become, and I came back here to help make it happen. The world could become. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Mrs. Watts. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. But before I go, you should know that I'm reinterring my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Thanks. I might swing by. I would miss it. Thanks. Goodbye, Lill. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Karma Jane 2. Alright, let's continue here. It looks like there's a lot of text going on, so if you just want to see the action, you can just skip forward. I think we just talked to the most important character at the moment. When Coyote sees you, her eyes glisten with gratitude. There she is, the elf of the hour. How's Gino doing? How are you doing? Where's Paco? Let's ask about the cousin. Hard to say. He's pretty burnt, malnourished and dehydrated too. Paco is taking care of him. He's got friends and who knows what kind friends who know about that kind of thing. She smiles. He's a good man, that Paco. The world looks pretty different to me now that I've got Gino back. What happens now? No, I'm gonna finish my shift and get some sleep. I think I'm due for some. After that, maybe buy some ammo. I'm running low. See you around, and don't forget about me if you need some backup of your own. Right. Mr. Klug. Glad to see you, LOL. And you, Mr. Klug, holding down the fort. You too, Mr. Klug. What's the state of the troops? Thanks, big guy. How's everyone here doing? There's a good bit of nervous energy in the place, for sure. Word got around that the latest trooper killing and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to ground or they huddle up. You notice how empty the streets are these days. That's because everyone's either locked in their squats hold up in places like this, or seeking a refuge in the nearest and universal brotherhood chapter house. Safety in numbers, chummer. Not that we need numbers here. I've got it covered. I bet you do. See you later, Club. Later. Mr. Delia. If you're talking to me, there is business to transact, am I right? Of course you're right. It's your job to be right. It's always business with me. Yes, Mr. Delia. I have need I think you can fill. Of course you do. That's why you came back. Street talk is what you're tracking the Ripper. What can I do for you, Ripper Tracker? I need to put a crew together. You got a scratch, or you're planning to pay me out of your earnings. How much is this going to cost me? Well, for your speed, a hard help will run you up for 1,200 ahead. If you start looking for tougher jobs, well, the more experienced the runner, the higher the rates. I can pay the runner up front. Excellent. We agree on terms. We got some runners on call if you got any special requests. Let me just look around first. So that looks like we're heading to the place we need to go over there. This is probably not important talks, but I'm just gonna do this. Oh, let me just re-equip something. Just skip forward if you want the action. Alright, let's see. Let's change this to a med kit. Med kit. There. Dr. Castle glances up only briefly from her charts. Her impishly friend, on the other hand, tracks your every move like you're some sort of humanoid raptor with a mouse under its shadow. Live to see another day, have you? That remains to be seen. Still more work to be done. Let's go with that one. As long as you end up here in the end and not on some organ grinder's table, I'm satisfied. Granted, a repeat customer means a person courting death more often than any good doctor should condone, but I don't suppose I can dissuade you from your course of action. Sorry, doc, job's not done. Say nothing. If only life was so simple. Very well. Then let's talk about how I can help ensure you make it back alive once more. Oh, how'd you fall in with this operation anyway, Doc? Dr. Castle pauses her work, settling down her tablet and appearing to grow introspective. I suppose you might expect that I had a fall from grace. Certainly that's the case with many of my peers. If not that, you might think that I had compelled to do this because of a friend or family member became a Shadowrunner and heard to their assistance one fateful night. But the reality is that I grew up knowing this is what I would do with my life. My parents were both Shadowrunners, and they were successful ones at that. So successful that they retired in a very large house and raised little litter of kids who grew up hearing the impossible tales of their parents' younger years. Of course, we were expressively forbidden to follow in their footsteps. We were all expected to attend university and take full advantage of the opportunities they had fought so hard to give us. So Mom and Dad were proud to see me pursuing a medical degree, and they had only minor reservations about me applying that expertise to their treatment of Shadowrunners. After all, they would have never had survived long enough to meet and fall in love if not for the ministeration of several street doctors along the way. So I suppose you could say I was born into this life after a fashion. She picks up her tablet and resumes her work. Is there anything else I can help you with? Never mind. Let's talk to these guys quickly too. The elf called Aliernon appears to be the hushed but intense conversation as you approach. However, the only party of discourse is nowhere to, or the other party of discourse is nowhere to be seen. Turning to greet you, Aliernon dismisses the invisible associate with a wave of his hand. Welcome, fellow child of the sixth world. What can I help you with today? Tell me a bit about yourself, Aliernon. My story is not so different from those who have come before, but I am a merchant, true one whose wares are not far from mundane. I came here from Tirgir 4 years ago, and after that the governor of Seattle signed an exclusive trade agreement with the Council of Princes. And so, as the flow of magical goods came past through the city's port, so have I. At times I missed here, but as unlikely as it may sound, this new home of mine is far more interesting. Okay. What's special for happy hour? Oh, he didn't have anything to say. Alright, not he neither. So, but while we're at here, let's just buy some more of these, because I had the attacker. Let's just buy the other ones as well. Shield. Firm. Okay, confirm. The orc stands at attention and looks very bit like he's waiting for a commanding officer so who he can crisply salute. He only appears at ease when he's cleaning the barrel of a rifle or counting the bullets in a magazine. The rest of the time he appears as he is now, ramming straight and primed for anything. And who are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Fine day to fire a weapon. What say you? Tell me a little about yourself, Buster. Were you military? After a fashion, yes, ma'am. Sergeant in the 31st California Militia. It's no longer a recognized unit, and there are those who would say we never were. But someone had to stand up to Tyr, and it fell to us. Okay, so Tyr was the place of the magic dude. And California was the place where the sister went. You're Targnir? Yes, ma'am. I was in California. Yeah, that's the place where the sister was living. When the elves came marching down from the north in 36. After this was probably before her time though. After Yuccas pulled their support, we had little in the ways of an organized defense. But what we did have was a stockpile of weapons and ammo down in Oakland. The locals of NoCal held out long enough for us to bring the heat, and I tell you, all the magic hoo-ha in the world ain't enough to stop V11 Hot Rock from cracking your dome. We drove them elves all the way back to Eureka. Would have pushed them all the way back to Portland too, but some ninny down south reached out to the Japanese aid and got our own version of Normandy for the trouble. Things went to hell in the handbasket from there. Don't much like to talk about those later days, so let's talk guns instead. Can I get you anything? Alright, So, oh yeah, before we go, I kinda just wanted to buy some spells here. Don't have the skill for it yet, but we do have a lot of charisma. So if I just choose to put the skill in there, I will have these spells. So let's go for at least the first ones here. Conjuring 2. Yeah, let's go for that 2. Here. Then we have the opportunity because we have the spells. Okay, let's continue on here. Mr. Delia. Ready to go. Let's see if we can get some action here. Alright, so we have her on our team no matter what it seems. This looks like the 2 different network where I can hire. I'm gonna try to be a little fast. Doesn't look like there's any of those characters that was story characters. So let's just go with a samurai. That sounds nice. And let's go with a rigger. Sounds alright. Guess this is our skills. And her items. Yeah, it's probably fine how it is. Let's just go with this. Confirm. Confirm. Return to the docks. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Hopsky, although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother. But Shannon appears cool and professional, a consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She'll get the job done, and hopefully one of her spirit is in this place can point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with spirits can be tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. One doesn't have to be a Meridian shaman to summon the control spirits. Anyone with magic talent can do it, but Shannon seems to have the particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know something is not right. The docks are really strange and comfortable at night. Trigger the need for caution, and you see it. The guards are missing, and the gate's been smashed in. Alright, let's go for this. Alright. Looks like everything is probably gonna be fine. So let's just continue. And spend karma. Oh, it's fine. I'm waiting to use the karma anyways. Shannon Hopsky, about time you showed up. Looks like we weren't the only ones who wanted to take advantage of the situation. A bunch of mercs have locked down the area. I don't think they're here for us though. My guess is that there's something worth of coin left in the warehouse. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Let's go with that one. Well, it was for Lone Star. It was for Lone Star. They're all dead. Hope you're a better shot than they are. Okay. There's a guy. Oh, there's dead guards there, yeah. So these guys are not kind. Scrawny guard. You there. This block is off limits. We got a gas leak on the docks here. No loitering. Yeah, I don't trust you. This guy doesn't look like one of the hired mercenaries. Hey, are you even listening? Go to get out of here. I'm not leaving. I'm not here for you. Just let me through. Really, guy? You aren't paying... Oh, they aren't paying enough. Especially not once Lone Star sends a response team. Yeah, but I'm just gonna go with I'm not leaving. Because if he attacks me, then he's not a good guy. So let's try that. Look, lady, I didn't want to have to do this. Yeah, I was thinking that. Oh, he was like heading for... He was heading for like cover and then like just runs towards me. It might be because I put the difficulty level not too high. So they might be a little bit of... not the best. But yeah, we don't need to put the mark target, I think. This is just one. Let's just go with this guy. Let's go with the shotgun. It's 99, so we'll just go with that one. Oh, 32? That was in one shot. Wow. That must have been a critical. Doesn't look like anything I can interact with. Left alt button is like, oh, there is. Fan out and secure the area. Alright. So, let me just start with marking. Marked target. I'll start with this person. And you can just shoot, but is it close enough to do shotgun? So, it is 99. Can you shoot them from there though? So typical if they go here and they can't see them. Okay. That one probably will block the sight. Let's just go here. There. Can't mark again. So let's just go there. Let's see. Let's try this drone. Let's go here. Oh, I can see it. That was nice. Okay, so I still have one left here. But that means it's just gonna be a move. Let's go here. And do some magic. But yeah, I'm sure I can just go here now, if that's the only one there. Let's go for the long range one. Increases accuracy. Don't need that for 99. There. Oh, that's a miss. Alright, so that means I'm gonna take a hit. Oh, healed. Oh, there's more. Miss. Okay, let's deal with this one first. Looks like this one has a very high caliber or whatever it's called. So let's deal with this person first. Medium range. Medium 2 also. Right there. Oh, line of sight blocked. Can you see the person from here though? There. And let's attack with the drone. Oh, miss. Let's go here and do the accuracy shot. That's nice. There. I guess it could be more people then. Oh, there's one. Can I mark him? No. I guess I can just wait until he gets closer. Key to the warehouse. Karma gain 4. Let's just wait until we get closer. Oh, I didn't even want to shoot. You shoot, yeah. I'm pretty sure I can finish him there, so I don't bother with going to cover. Blocked. Let's just go there then. Oh, I only had one move. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. He's still alive. Long range. There. As soon as the last merc hits the ground, dogs become eerie silent. Guess I don't need to reload. Yeah, looks like you have to go back in here. Continue. Spirit talk. You head inside the darkened warehouse with Jan. Her eyes have that far-off gaze associated with looking into the astral plane. When the world changed, the Native American tribes made a resurgence as well, demanding a place in the new world. They got it. The Salish Council now represents 8.6 million Amerindians across a multitude of tribes. Salish, Maka, Sijirak, and others. They're adapted into the awakening better than any other nations, thanks to a deeper connection to the world, both physical and spiritual. You can see the connection alive in Shannon now. You notice a shift in her focus as she turns to the present. She nods to you. She can sense the spirit in this place. Now you just need to find them. Alright. Find the data or we're dead meat. Okay, so they're after some sort of data. Let's see here. I'll start with some of this. Guess I could have done the mark target. Heading to safety. Shoot there. Oh, can I go there? There. And you can turn on the robots. The robot can go there. She only has one move left, so I'll go in the back there. Oh, all misses. Okay. Do marking. And this person. Actually, you can try shoot there. We need to get rid of these guys before we can summon the spirit. $65. I should have probably marked the one that's not behind the cover. But that's fine. She can't see anything from there. Oh. Long range. Oh, I forgot I could like have done one of his special shots. You can just go there for now. Miss. Okay. Let's mark one of them. I think I want to get rid of this guy. Since he's getting close and he's melee. Magic bolts. see if I can finish there. Because I wouldn't mind that if I can use my shotgun person to shoot at these two. Because he can technically maybe shoot so it hits both. But yeah, I guess this would be long distance though. What's the status? Oh, let's try. Let's go for the back one. Yes. -1 AP. You can't do that one. Okay, got hit there, but the other guy missed, so that's good. It's first. Oh, that is quite a miss. Let's help the other people. That one. Oh, couldn't finish. Right. Only normal shots left. 82. Oh, 24. That's pretty good. There are more people here. Let's reload at least. I guess they are done. At least for this room, since the music stopped. Reload everything. Let's walk down here. Run, orc. Oh. Well, let's move this guy first then. Oops. I was gonna go to cover, but... Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything here yet. They're probably in there though. So... Oops. No. Go there. No. And just go here in the meantime. I'll just wait. Oh no! I was gonna go with this one, but I forgot. Just wait for her to catch up. Oh, okay. You can move then. There. Okay, let's go with her Actually, I want to have someone that's ready to fight. If I go with her, then she wouldn't be able to have any shots left. Let's go with the main character. Oh, there's one. That's Mark. Oh, that's missing. Alright, can't hit. Can you hit from here? Oh no, okay. Alright, let's just go with... Oh, I can't do the haste spell now. Oh well. Yes, you can hit, at least if you go there. Oh! Missed. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably save it. So, let's quick save. Don't really know if that was any cover, but that's fine. Oh. Well, you can't see anything from there anyways. So just keep distance and at least look at them. Alright, let's start with the ones that are up here. I really need to mark them for you. Mana bolt. Got this one. There. Let's go with the short range one. 16 damage. Oh, grenade! 14 damage sounds quite a lot. But he's still alive. Let's mark that guy. Oh, I'm sure I will be able to deal with them now, so... what? What? It's not that difficult. Come on. We're here first, assholes. This is our score. Okay, let's go with the long range one and do the increased accuracy. There. That's the last one. Follow me. Okay, looks like I can walk normally now. Ares flight recorder. Find the pay data the runners are after. I see. Let's take a little quick look before we go to where we're supposed to go. It doesn't look like there is anything to interact with though. There's a little bit weird because over here there was something I was supposed to be able to interact with before, because I saw it was behind this door over here, but I couldn't get in. But I couldn't see that there was any sign of it now. It was somewhere around here. And nothing seems to be showing up now when I hold the left alt button. Nothing there. Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah, and I want to save it. Let's see, F5. I will now summon the spirit. Forgotten souls. The air grows cold, and the spirits of dead children coalesce from the vapor of your breath. Their cherubic faces are burned, and their lips quiver as if they are about to cry. But their eyes are round and vacant, and they glare at you now unblinking. We are the innocents who have perished in the flames, choking on smoke, as we fell from the sky, crying for our mothers. You bring anchors to your world, which was once home to us, and we will use them to testify. Show the first magical fetish to the spirits. We no longer see the world of flesh seeker, only the essence and the auras of living things. Words, true words, may echo through the veil, and sometimes we may hear them. Last night, this place was filled with a scream that went on and on, drawing us to it. It was a man crying out for a witness as he died, and so we came to bear witness, but fled in terror as the malevolent spirit that profaned the man's remains. It was the other. The spirit was other. It was not of this place, and it had twisted its way through the veil and through the dark to come here. Show the second magical fetish to the spirit. This is like items that I picked up last time I was at the warehouse. Like, it was like a shoe and like stuff like that. When the other was gone and we returned to our vigil, we found two creatures of flesh. One you would call an elf, unsullied by technology and able to channel the energies of cosmos. Yet, his spirit was corrupted from within. He was dark and twisted, yet not like the other, so we did not flee. The second we knew to be a troll. Ribbons of his essence had been flayed from him, leaving a cold machinery behind. His aura was the aura of simple and confused. Between elf and troll lay the remains of a man whose sister now chants to us for justice. The elf, in essence, remained in his place, where the man died. Something has been left behind, a small part of him perhaps. Show the third magical fetish to the spirit. Through us you shall bear witness and hear the words of the elf and troll. Prepare yourself. Your stomach lurches as the spirit passes into you. A heavy presence settling somewhere deep within your soul. You simultaneously feel like the driver and passenger. As time folds in on itself, and you experience the moment after the murder that took place here the night before, you don't so much see the elf and the troll as feel them. Well, that's that guy, yeah. that was watching the crime scene earlier in the game. You idiot, there's no need to anesthetize him. He's already dead. Sorry, doctor. I usually put them out before we go to work on them at the hospital. This one volunteer too. He let out a little giggle. Yes, they all volunteer. Just like I volunteered for this bit of butchery. Our presence grows weary. Spirit, can you tell us any more? Spirits begin to fade, all but the one. Its eyes harden and it takes full measure of you as it commits everything to your memory. No, you must not stay. The spirit's gone. The young shaman releases her hold onto the magical fetter connecting her to the other realm. She reels from the backlash, or perhaps from this emotional toll of knowing her brother's lost moments. They saw him. They were there. They were with him when he died. You alright? He takes a series of controlled breaths, only shuddering with the first few. No, but I will be. I don't want that for him. Not what those poor souls have endured. My brother deserves to be free. He will be once we find his killer. Can't do much more to free than death. He is free. What we do now is we do for the living. Let's just go for the top one. Yes, the half-elf and the troll. We have to find the piece of the elf that Spirit spoke of. It's our best hope for stopping this. Okay, so that should be over here. Oops, I accidentally clicked out. Let me just click in again. There. Item picked up. Karma gained 8. DNA evidence. Blood. This is what the spirit wants us to find. The piece of my brother's killer. It's not much, but it is enough. She scrawls at it, looking at every bit like she intends to reach through the small sample and dismember its owner from afar, and perhaps she can. Is it enough to target a spell? Can you track him with that? You and your friends practice much ritual magic? Let's try him with the target. All I need is a drop and an adequate time. But I feeling a bit quite drained. I'll need to rest before I can try anything so involved. When I'm able, I'll commune with the bear, consult the spirits, and do what must be done. But in the meantime, you might take some portion of the sample to pursue a more conventional avenue of attack. I have some friends who might be able to help. Good. Let me know if you learn anything about this elf and troll pair. And should you find them, I want to be there when they are brought low. I want to see the light leave their eyes for my brother. I'll see what I can do. As long as your need for revenge doesn't endanger the operation. There is no one else I'd rather have by my side. Let's just go with that one because there was no, like, something that would calm her down. Alright, so I guess that's it then, because I can't get into this room. The door is locked and I can't go in the other way. You're about to transition to a new location. Continue. Let me just save it first, just to have done it. Great save. Continue. after hours. When you return to the Seamstress Union in early hours of the morning, it seems a completely different place. Bereft of the normal crowd that haunts it, the bar feels desolate, almost abandoned. It's eerie, like the dark hallways of the hotels and shopping malls. But you finally have a break in your case, a sample of the Ripper's blood. You just need to find someone to help you analyze it. That must be Dresden or whatever his name was, the one that us at the morgue. Without its colorful staff, cast irregulars, and the posing tourists, the union feels hollow. The front bar and the lodge are deserted except for a handful of janitors. Alright, let's take a little break there and continue later. Thank you so much for watching and hope you had a super good day, good evening, or good night. And as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.